Hello, and welcome to playing games I haven't played before. Elemental Tower Defense 2. A game I have never heard of. But it has a campaign mode, and it's a tower defense game, and I cannot complain. And I will not read anything unless the game... Oh, it tells me. Why is it in Swedish? Suggested, okay. I upgraded my nature tower because it told me so. Alright, I'm just gonna play. You don't have much to start with, so for now, survive against an onslaught of cows and a little more. Okay, so we have arrow tower, we have cannon tower, and we have a nature tower. Okay, and I have enough for a cannon tower too. Let's see here, what happens now? Oh, that was loud. Can I move my character somehow? How much? Okay. Boom, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, 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 boom, bam. Oh no, I did not want to build it there. Oh wait, you gotta... Okay, I see now, I see. So you can build it on the already existing towers. That is smart. Yeah, let's just do full nature tower. Full nature tower build. Yeah, as I said, this as with most of these games, is a game I got from a bundle of some kind. I don't know what more to say. It's just a tower defense game. I love tower defense games. I've played a lot of Kingdom Rush, a lot of Dungeon Defenders 1, a lot of Bloons, of course, Bloons tower defense. I don't know what it is about tower defense games, but I love them. I love them to bits. I was gonna play Dungeon Defenders 2 for this episode. However, I found that it was an online game, and the option for playing single player or private tavern was blocked out. And I'm not sure what kind of game Dungeon Defenders 2 is, but it doesn't seem to be the same kind of game Dungeon Defenders 1 was, which was a third-person tower defense game. Like, oh, that's one of my favorite games actually. Orcs Must Die 2, I've played a lot of. That's a great game. I love myself some tower defense. It's always fun. It's always fun to defend the tower. To defend with towers, I mean. And we can buy a water tower. If there's another creep within AoE of the target, a secondary attack will strike it for 40% damage. Okay. Shoot the birds. Why were we shooting cows before, actually? Was there a lore reason? Is there a lore in this game? Okay, they're getting past me. Yes, my towers are shooting their enemies consistently. A constant barrage of fire, of plants, and soon water as well. Oh, wow, my water tower has big range, very big range. I'd say its biggest range. No range is bigger than my water tower's range. I don't know what to say while playing this game. I have my arms crossed right now. I'm leaning back in my chair. There is... not much going on, really, if I'm honest. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not enjoying... I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying the game. I am enjoying the game. It's just... there isn't a lot of commentary to be made. Maybe it's the auto-battling aspect of it, where everything just happens automatically and you just make sure it works. I think that's what I like. Because I know in Minecraft I do like making automated farms too. That aren't glitchy, or that aren't on the grounds of glitches. I mean like an automated farm as in I harvest crops automatically and they replant and then you get harvested automatically, and not an automated farm like you spawning in iron golems to get murdered all the time. I don't like those kinds. Or when you have an infinite amount of something because of a glitch in the game. Because as far as I know, the only infinite thing you can get to infinitely in Minecraft is eggs in a natural way. But I don't know what I'm sitting here talking about Minecraft when I'm playing another game. It's a bit disrespectful, I'd say, to this game. Sitting here talking about another game. One of my favorite tower defense games actually is Plants vs Zombies, definitely. That's a great tower defense game. You might say, oh, that's not a tower defense game. It is a tower defense game. I will not I will not call it anything other than a tower defense game. I would even hazard say it might be the best tower defense game. Or at least most popular. Well, I guess Bloons is probably the most popular, but... Jesus, what is he... Wait, I can increase the speed? Oh my god, it's going so fast. Okay, I did not get 5 stars there. Not that I care about 5 stars, 4 stars yet. Creep elements, darkness creep, and fire creep, okay. Look at us some fire creep. No, that was not fire. Now we have darkness. I want all the towers, even the new stuff, they ain't no good. A new map and a new creep type. Fast creeps boost their speed, periodically sneaking past short-range defenses. But this is no short-range defense, is it? I didn't even see what it does. If this tower kills a creep, any excess damage transfers to a nearby creep. Alright, alright. How much cash do I got? I got enough for some cannons. I also started watching a new show, X-Men 97. It's interesting. My buddy convinced me to watch it. I've only gotten to episode 3, I think, which it's fun. It's interesting. I didn't actually watch the original X-Men series, however, which I feel because I was a bit too young. I think I didn't get the chance to watch it. I don't know. I liked the X-Men 97 so far. I think Cyclops is a good main character. I mean, there isn't anything special with it so far. It's just a generally good show. But I can imagine it will get even better soon. They realized they could have just gone right there. I wonder, what does the light do? Each consecutive attack against the same target gains damage. So it's good against single targets. Let's go double. Portals have flipped locations. This is gonna make a fire video, I can just tell. Look at the colorful things happening on screen. You know, you don't see a lot of tower defense videos on the internet, do you? It's mostly just guides for how to complete levels. Shoot them down, men! Shoot them down! Destroy them! From the lava. Let's keep going. Wait a minute back. Fire and light. It wants me to take Earth. But I ain't gonna take the Earth. I'm gonna upgrade I'm just gonna get every tower in the game. Cause I mean, from how it suggests me going about it, I'm suspecting it does not want you to pick every tower. I'm guessing it wants you to choose a few towers, which you main. However, I ain't about that life. Kinda wanna have fire towers all around this curve. Make steak out of them. Destroy them! Oh yeah. Oh my god, I gotta tell you guys this. It was so awful this week. My arm was destroyed. My right arm, my right lower bicep, you know, in the elbow area, down towards elbow, complete ruined. I think my bicep twisted itself or something, because I couldn't make my arm straight at all. It was so painful. And I tried to massage it, I tried to, you know, warm it up and stretch it and stuff, but it just wouldn't be gone, it wouldn't disappear. I was just constant pain. But then, a few days later, when the pain started to decrease a little, I tried to exercise it carefully exercise it and stretch it, and now it's fine. And I can do my daily push-up routine again. My One Punch Man training regimen, minus the 10-kilometer run, because I have asthma. I cannot run 10 kilometers. Wait a damn second, the fire creep. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Of course, it says what it's strong from, no? I had no idea. I genuinely got no idea what I'm doing here. That's why you read. You gotta read the tips the game is telling you about However, the games cannot expect you to actually read all the stuff it says, because yeah, a good game designer knows that you cannot trust your players to actually read what's going on, read all your tips and instructions. Instead, you should force them to learn by experiencing. But I do understand that in these types of games, it is kind of hard to, you know, force someone to learn. Clear level 4 in less than 6 minutes. Start. No, I want Earth. Do I have any more points? Nope. I'm just here reading. From the tides come healing creeps, which heal those around it. When it dies, making them scary in packs. Make sure to bring single target towers. Now, where is this? Is where it attacks. 200% damage from fire, of course. Periodic. Fires rainbows of all 6 elements. What is that? That is so cool. You know, it's a shame Bo Burnham isn't doing stand-up or a lot of comedy anymore. He definitely one of my favorite comedians out there. He was very clever. His songs are catchy as anything. It's a shame what happened to him. What happened to him, you ask? I don't know. It's just a shame that he stopped making music. Nice. A new portal has appeared. Takes 200% from darkness. That does not make sense. Is that the darkness? No, that is a light tower. Let's slow you down. Where is my darkness tower? Darkness tower, darkness tower. Darkness! We love Darkness. She's my favorite character from ReZero. Okay. Do you think I can get enough money for the big tower? Probably not, right? No, what the heck? I just noticed how incredibly expensive that thing is. What the heck? Oh shit. Can I build, please? Let me build! Let me build! Oh, I only got 2 stars. Oh, sad. Am I getting worse at the game? Where is it even there? Where are they even going? Oh, they're gonna come from here, I think. Let's build a fire brigade here. Second portal has appeared. What do they have up here? Where's the second portal? Oh my god, all the way over here. What to water? They take 200% from darkness. I wonder what the difficulty of this game is meant to be. Well, while we're playing here, let's check here. Store page. It costs a whopping 14 euros exactly. Is it worth 14 euro? So far, I wouldn't say it's worth 14 euro. But I don't know how expensive this game is, how much content they have. There is something gonna come. There is something gonna come. Exactly what I tried to say. Bam 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 bam. So I guess the smart thing to do here is just place a lot of arrow towers and cannon towers and then upgrade them according to what is needed, in accordance to what the enemies are sending. More light, more dark. Far too much darkness in this world. This video is going to have to get carried by my random things I just say, because I can't come up with anything to talk about during this video at all. I mean, the game feels like an easier version of Bloons Tower Defense. Which, as I've said, I do like this game. I do enjoy it. But it's not an interesting experience. You get me? You get what I'm trying to say, right? It's just a plain old tower defense game without anything special. I can see myself liking this game and getting into it a lot. 100%. But right now, it's as a one-time experience, which probably not gonna be. I'm going to play it and try to get all the advancements or achievements in it. Advancements. 100% on that one. I'm at some point in my life, I'm going to try to 100% this game. But that will have to wait. But I also saw that this game has like 450 achievements, so we get there when we get there. We get there when we get there. Well, that's not good. Let's just fill this one up with cannon towers. Let not a single man through that portal, men. Fire upon them! Use your mighty elements to destroy our foes! Now the question is what those foes are, but let's not question it. There is probably a reason why we are destroying these cows and creatures of different elements. Perhaps it is to become the greatest element master of all. Yes, I shall become the greatest elemental mancer of all time. Pyromancer, Aquamancer, Biomancer, Terramancer. What more Mancer can you be? I wonder. A Mancer! Yes, I can be a Man-Mancer, yes. The mightiest Man-Mancer of all. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yo, no, you know. 2 stars. Things aren't going great for me, but I'm getting better, I'm getting better. And that was that chapter. Let's go through chapter 2 as well. Maybe not the entire chapter, but I'll try. I was singing Kai there. I don't know if you noticed. If you know Kai, they are the Swedish entry for the Eurovision Song Contest. Anyone who is interested in that. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just pick things. Let's just why be afraid? Why not just go ahead and play for it? Fire, lightness, and dark. Fire, lightness, lightness. I love lightness. Why can't I build there? I'm really looking forward to the Eurovision. The Eurovision is soon. Sweden has a very high chance of winning, and they're not even competing with this usual drivel that they send. You know, the classic, you know, powerful, not even powerful, just pop songs. You know, boring ass pop songs with pretty boys or girls. Whoa! Why are we not dealing any damage to them? Fire them down! Fire them! Burn them! Water is darkness. Water is darkness. Need more darkness. Darkness consumes you! Let's keep talking about Eurovision. I'm gonna keep babbling on about Eurovision and my hype. Because, you know, Eurovision, it's still enjoyed by a lot of people. You know, even if it's a bit cringe, or very cringe. It's extremely cringe, let's be honest. It's very, very cringe. But if you can embrace the cringe, which I am pretty good at, it will be great. Yeah, it is great. It's great fun, it's great, and the songs usually not that great, but there are some bangers. Like, there are 47 songs. At least 1 or 2 has to be a banger, by the nature of the just sheer amount of songs there are. And this year, there are many bangers. I would say I'm probably going to call in and vote, just because the voting money goes to charity. Often enough, it usually. And I'm gonna assume that it's the same this year. And I'm probably going to vote for Finland, depending on how the performance is. But I've heard the songs, that song. I've not heard all the songs. I've heard Finland's, a bit of Austria's, and I've heard Estonia's song. And Estonia's song is very fun, but it's a bit too similar to the Swedish song. And it doesn't have the same oomph to it. Because, you know, there's nothing greater than just having a sauna, you know. Just having a sauna. Also, the Swedish entry has such a great story behind it for the journey it has taken to actually be in the Eurovision. Because when Kai, as they're called, started competing, or was announced as a competitor for the Swedish qualifiers for Eurovision, they were the lowest chance of winning before they performed. And after their performance, they steadily rose up to actually being very, very close favorites with Måns Zelmerlöw, who was the favorite even before, who was the favorite to win all of Eurovision before he even had performed for the qualifiers. And then the finals came for the Swedish qualifiers, and Kaj won, much to a lot of the competitors' chagrin. No one was happy except the viewers and Kai themselves. It was a lot of whining, I have to say. A lot of whining. People were mad that they aren't Swedish, technically Swedish. But, I mean, they are Swedish. Come on. Finns and Swedes, we've been together. Finns and Swedes been together for years. Now I realize I've been yapping a lot about the Eurovision and the Swedish qualifiers. Which, if you're not uninterested in those things, you have most likely clicked off the video. And I don't blame you. However, big flex, and something that validates the Eurovision is the fact that it almost every single year I've looked at for stats, it has had more viewers than a Super Bowl. By far. Not by far, but by a few 100,000. So, suck that, Americans. American football is not a real sport. It's just a bunch of dudes in armor trying to hug each other and wrestling. Wrestling is also pretty good. We love wrestling. Not the culture behind it, but... Oh, I lost that one. I need more towers! More towers! Oh, so you have to buy the upgrades. Oh, I did not understand. I did not understand that. I did not understand that one bit. Not one bit. Oh, I would have gotten it, I think, if I hadn't let anyone in, right? I'm not sure. I think I should just upgrade them naturally. Darkness, earth, and water. Darkness, earth, and water. Let's reset and take some darkness, water, earth, and upgrade them all once. Within these ruins are temporal creeps. They drop to half health. When they drop to half health, they jump forward. Don't wait too long to kill them, or they'll blitz through the defense in a flash. I wonder if they're gonna release any South Park episodes this year. Oh, I've gotten... It was so weird. I got a mail this week from... I just forsook. I just abandoned that South Park topic. Anyway, I got a mail this weekend about it was from UPS, a UPS mail. I was like, what does UPS want with me? Well, I ain't ordering anything. I never order anything. But it was apparently it was a package, 13 kilograms package. It was a 13 kilogram package. And I was like, what do they... Why would I haven't ordered anything. What could be 13 kilograms, you know? And then, of course, I realized it's my books. Probably. It didn't specify on the thing what it was. But, I mean, you can safely assume that it's the books, since my second book is coming out this coming month. May being the coming month it is coming out in. Which is great. Great fun. I'm gonna have to... Although well, not really that great fun, because I'm going to have to sign a lot of... sign them. And signing books... Because these books, I don't know how thick this book is gonna be, but it's not as thick as the first one, but still pretty thick. Which... I mean, signing a thick book, it's not easy. Because it's so hard signing something when your hand is below what you're signing. And I do want it to sign it in a specific place on the page, or on the first page. Which is gonna be difficult. But, I'm letting in so many here. Okay, this match is not going good. I think I need to start upgrading my towers instead of just putting down... I don't like having to upgrade towers though. I don't like it at all. Another earth tower here. Now they're through. I think I'm gonna lose my first map here. Retry. We're gonna start from the beginning with this one, and this is gonna be... Completing this one is the last thing I do today. I think. And let's upgrade the earth, I think. Yeah, let's upgrade it. See what happens. They need a lot more darkness towers, because darkness towers, they do have a AoE kind of thing, a ranged AoE, in the fact that it, you know, does what it does. I was thinking about playing with a face cam. Or getting a face cam. I've been thinking about face cams recently. Because I think it's good to have a face. I think that's very enticing. Not enticing, but it does validate. Why do I say validate? It does validate your videos a bit when you show your face. I know most, you know what I'm trying to say. It adds to your reactions, especially me, who's a really facial person. I do a lot of faces. But then also I don't know, that would add a lot of work to my OBS, which I don't know. I don't like learning new things. I do like learning new things. I do like learning new information, but learning to do new things, now that's scary. We don't do that here, you know. The thing is also, a good webcam costs a lot of money, which I don't really want to spend on something for a hobby. So yeah, because I do have a webcam, but it's so bad, like it's really bad. I think it would, you know, worsen the video quality if I used it. And then people would roast my posture, because right now I have such a, not crooked it isn't, but it's a bit queer. Not queer as in gay, but queer is not the right word to use there. These are the fire guys. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Boom. They were fire, they were water. So, upgrading the towers makes them exponentially better, it seems. Yeah, the game has been growing on me a lot during this during my time playing it. Oh, sorry, I spat right at the mic. I'm sorry if it's felt like I spat on you there. Really enjoy it. I look forward to playing more of it in the future. However, the game I'm gonna say this right now, so far in this this game series. So far in this game series, I think I've enjoyed Dicey Dungeons the most. Or have I? I'm trying to think. I've been enjoying a lot of the games here. Most of the games, actually. But I don't know which one I've enjoyed the most. The absolute most. But it probably is Dicey Dungeons. Because the one I've played the most post-video is Dead in Bermuda. But that game infuriates me right now. I am mad at that game. Because it is so difficult. And just... I don't know. I don't like how perfectly you have to play it for the most part. It's such a, you know, that game has such a loop of, not loop, but a downward spiral. It just spirals out of control after a while. And you can't really do anything about it. Except as soon as you start losing a bit, it's over. Which I don't like. Oh, I lost 1 health. Lost 1 health. Anyway, this game was great fun. Great fun this game was, I have to say. I liked it. I enjoyed it. As I said, 14 euros if you're interested in a new tower defense game. It is different enough from other tower defense titles. I think it is different enough from other tower defense titles. At least different enough from other tower defense titles I've played. We have survival modes, we have mega survival, we have replay, we have a campaign. What more do we have? We have multiplayer, customize. Oh, that's interesting. So this is your character you can have. You can have hats, you can tails. I mean, it's a fun... There's a lot in this game. It's also a sequel to another Elemental Tower Defense, I assume. I mean, I don't know what else that 2 would indicate. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I do not regret playing it at all, actually. Great game. Just a shame that I couldn't comment on it a lot during the gameplay because of the nature of a tower defense game. But it was a good game to just talk over, since, you know, you're not very active. I did seem, though, like the worst tower defense player of all time while playing this. I know that's not how you play tower defense games, by just placing out 1,000,000 towers. You need to upgrade them, but I didn't realize you had to upgrade the towers. I thought you upgraded them outside of combat. So yeah. That's my bad. But I did learn there in the end. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Decline. But yeah, great game. Recommend it. As I always do. Number, I'm giving you a number value. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 game. Oh, wow, what a shock. KFH gave it a 9 out of 10. No way. An 8 out of 10. Anyway. Have a good time, guys. Until next time. See ya!